Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Okay, first, before we begin, to see if online is okay with.
Well, one person said the sound was going in and out and sounded muffled, but then somebody said it had corrected for them, so I'm not sure who's having issues and who's not having issues.
So
trying
good
to check
and
that
bad.
Great.
Let us know if there's clarity. Okay. Well, good evening, everyone.
Yay.
It's good to have you here.
That was great.
Yeah.
So bad.
For some people, it's their first kirtan and first,
Yeah.
puja and everything. So, yay!
Yay.
It's the best.
So, is this anyone's first time
Yeah.
Yeah.
to Kirtan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Couple people. All right, there could be some online too,
Yeah.
joining you. Who knows? Okay, so I guess we'll explain a little bit what all this is. Most of you know, but it can be a recap if you don't. All right, so this is basically, we've all just kind of been born on this planet. We don't really know where we came from. We don't really know what's going on, and we don't really know where we're going. So, a lot of uncertainties.
And that is life.
So, we try our best, often, to kind of tell ourselves stories about what life is and what we want it to be, and some part is discovery and seeing what it is, and other parts are kind of us telling ourselves stories. So a part of the spiritual path is to kind of get really clear on who we are and what we're here for, which has multi-dimensional levels of meaning here. But ultimately, we're on this path to kind of discover more and more about ourselves, which we do anyway with life. We meet people, you do it from turning on the TV, turning on the radio, meeting your next door neighbor to the side. It's like you constantly are in some process of getting to know yourself a little bit. So it's just naturally happening anyway. So there are those people who try to really dive into that and explore that territory as much as they possibly can, which are typically referred to as spiritual seekers, just trying to go deeper and deeper into the core of, who am I, what am I, am I an I even. And then there are those who, you're in the process anyway, regardless, but, it's kind of just seeing what happens, taking it easy. So this whole process is about kind of diving deeper into the knowledge, there's a term for it called gyan. So gyan is this spiritual wisdom. It's not informational. You don't get it from a book. You could read about it in a book. So there's books that even use the term in it. But this is about us trying to get into this deeper sense of what we are as a self. So who am I? If I shed this body, what would I be? We typically go to our idea of what we would be, tell ourselves a story. And we also kind of carry this idea that I'm going to be myself as a personality forward. So I'll be me, but not in the body. But what if your personality was shed too? Then what would you be? So, and then your mind might give another idea of what you would be. And then the idea is to kind of let go of that and move past that too. So it's a whole process of self-reflection, looking to the core, the source of our own beingness. It's kind of just looking at everything and just wondering what created this. We're on Earth, what created this? We're in this physical universe, what created this? We have interactions with each other, what created this? Not just I talked to this person, that's what created the interaction, but what allowed for the space for two beings to interact. So everything we do is to facilitate this deeper kind of movement into our own core nature. So looks like we're about to have a picnic. And in some cases, we're going to hand out food. But this is all very highly symbolic in a lot of ways. So before we hand out the food, we kind of hand it over to God, so to speak. You can use whatever term you like. God is a very interchangeable term here. Consciousness, spirit, infinite self, doesn't matter, whatever you want. So in our idea, we have this belief that we possess things. Like, I have my house, I have my relationship, I have my money, I have my things, I have my car, I have my motorcycle, I have all my things. This is my stuff. And so this ego part, kind of personal, separate sense of self, kind of claims the things and says, this is my stuff, this is what belongs to me. And this is what makes me comfortable, this is what makes me uncomfortable. So we've got a lot of that going on with us. So some part of this process would be like taking a fruit that you, if you did this by yourself, you would have bought the fruit and it would be here because you bought it. So let's say you took the fruit, you bought it from Vaughn's, bring it here, you're gonna, you could just eat it, but then you're gonna be like, well, it's mine, but I want to give it to God. But then after that, after God gets it, then I will take it. But this is just to facilitate a deeper contemplation. Was it yours to begin with? You might have bought it, but what gave you the ability to have money? What gave you the ability to take a breath? What gave you the ability to think? What gave you the ability just to be? So it's actually to facilitate deeper contemplation. The true spiritual path is not supposed to make you something. It's supposed to kind of just open the door to let you explore and kind of navigate through your own self. So it's not like you need to be like this, you need to grow like that. It's more just exploring and looking into the nature of life in so many ways. So just like the food, for example, we offer that over, but you didn't own what is that? Is that like a tangerine? A mandarin?
Yes.
And the color is orange.
Is that an apple?
So we can.
So you have this, but it was never yours to begin with, So it came from a tree. The tree gave it to you or didn't give it to you. Did you have some agreement with the tree? So we do a lot of things just on behalf of some idea that it's mine, I can take it. It's mine, I can take it. It's mine, I can take it. So it's this self-entitlement that we all have innate within us. You walk on earth like, I can just walk on earth wherever I want to go. But it's a difference when you change the attitude. Like obviously, for instance, as a practical example, obviously everyone decided to come here and you're allowed to be here. But typically when we come to an event, we think, well, I'll register for the event and I'll just be here. But it's more of a question of asking, or this process rather, of asking the question, can I be here? Obviously, it's yes, you can, but it's more of getting this attitude kind of a self-entitlement out of the way. And this is to be practiced in all areas. So if you go to the beach, yes, you could take your body to the beach. But have you asked the beach, can I come to the beach? Can I enjoy the day here? So we often live with this just coded in self-entitlement, and we don't really see that. And so that is a huge obstruction to a deeper spiritual process. It's not that it's going to block absolutely everything, but it gets in the way a lot. So the whole process is one of kind of asking the divine, a prayerful kind of asking. So we're asking if we can worship. Often in puja books, you'll see it's asking, can I perform this puja? And please oversee and make sure that everything goes according to plan. Your plan, not my plan, but your plan. So this is called a Shri Chakra. So this is kind of symbolic for everything in the universe. So you can't focus on everything in the universe. So then we create a little focal point so we can focus together. So you can technically focus, but it's not done with an object or eyes. It's done with the awareness. It's done with the mind, so to speak. So we have this here as a focal point to remind us that everything is this, another way of looking at this would be like the divine creative energy, often called the Divine Mother, that, created, birthed all things into existence. So when we're looking at this, we should be reflecting on that. It's kind of like your origin. It's like, where did I come from? If this is not this being the thing, but this representing the thing, so to speak, that birthed my body into existence, then that would be interesting to get into connection with that. It would change the way that you'd think, it would change the way that you'd feel, it would change your whole reason for living, it just changes everything. So when we do this, it's kind of this process of having that as a part of the intention. It's a part of the journey, just to have curiosity. It can develop into passion, like just wanting to know and wanting to explore and dive into the spiritual connection. However, it can just start with curiosity. That's the best place to start with. So I'm giving a little bit of the background of the deeper stuff, deeper philosophy. We're not going to stay there, but because today is a little bit more focused on the relative. So if you keep focusing on the philosophical in the deepest way, it kind of completely obliterates your idea of intentions and where you want to take your life, and just starts to demolish, everything that you've set up of, this is my life and that's where I was going to take it. Wait, well, what's my life? Where am I going to take it? So we're not going to stay there. We're going to stay in a relative kind of zone instead of focusing on the universal or cosmic kind of side of things. So that is kind of the background, but the relative personal is that, we're here for ending a year and to start a new year. So it's not about the year so much. It's just about the part of our own beingness that says, you know what, let's let the past go. There's that feeling that typically you have. The year's over, so let's just let the past go and let's see what we've learned, take what we can forward into the next round, the next year. So we're moving into this next year, and it can be done in a mindless way, which is common. We've all done that. Drinking and just whatever one is doing for the New Year's to bring in the New Year's. And then there's a mindful way where you're bringing your heart, you're bringing intention, you're bringing thought, you're just bringing your whole self to the transition. You're saying, fully, I want to let the past year go and step into with positivity, with love. You can decide what you want as how you'd like to step into this new year. I'm just saying positivity and love for some terms, but you can use whatever works for you. So if you feel like your last year, for instance, was unpeaceful, or let's say you felt like you had too many reactivities, you were too unpeaceful, you could say, okay, well, my last year was a little bit, irritable. So this next year, I'm really going to try extra hard to be, very peaceful. It's not the only, tone that you can take on. You can do whatever you want. These are not meant to constrict you. They're meant to just give you a little bit of like a target, something to aim for, something to work on developing. So it's not that, okay, I'm going to step into this new year with peacefulness and always try to bring peace to each situation. You'll find that doesn't shape up that way. So the best thing to do is just to think about, peace throughout your year, if that's what you've chosen. If you feel like throughout the whole last year, you're peaceful enough, but you just didn't feel warm enough, didn't feel loving enough, you say, okay, so my last year I kind of felt a little dry, a little bit empty, and I want to fill it with warmth and love and personal connection this year. So you step into your year doing that. If you felt like your last year, you wanted to be more spiritually focused and it was just an abomination, just nothing worked out like that, then say, okay, that goes that year. This year, though, I'm going to step into a more spiritually focused zone. This is my spiritual zone this next year. And the point is to kind of set the intention tonight, but constantly think about it through the year. Don't let it turn into a gym membership. Yeah, everyone knows what that means.
January 17th.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
Makes
It's like,
it
no, it's not interesting anymore.
Wow.
Wow.
So you would want to write some of these intentions down. We're going to collectively set an intention, and we're going to offer to this symbol for the divine. Because you're going to set an intention and it's your intention. But when you offer, it's kind of saying two things. One is, it started with me, but it goes where? When you set your intention into the universe, that's one way of looking at it, which is a relative way of doing it, and it's true. And the other side is kind of saying the same thing with like the fruit. Is it really even my intention? What is this process that's fueling this, that's mechanizing my entire future journey? So it's just an interesting way of really looking at, what you want this year to kind of transform into. And it does take effort, so you do have to constantly pretty much contemplate on whatever it is that you choose as your intention. You can't just leave it to the side. So you do want to set your intention tonight. We'll offer it to the divine, kind of like letting it go, letting the universe take over. I think everyone's heard the phrase, let go, let God. So it's kind of like, okay, you can do so much, You can set an intention, you can work really hard to make that intention manifest, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of factors a part of whether or not something manifests. It's not just about you. It's about other people. It's about the universe. It's about so many gears coming together, and you're in the middle of that trying to make your life happen. So in some sense, you're kind of paying homage to that whole process, saying, yeah, I'm setting my intention, and I'm going to try really hard from my personal level, but I'm offering this to the divine because I need help. I need that spiritual connection. I need that graceful boost. I need something to assist me with this. So it's just recognizing, too, that we all have personal weakness. And so we can lean on that which created us and created the entire universe, and that will be the superpower. So we're asking that to kind of be a part of it. So if you want to interpret what you're leaning on however you want, it's totally fine. You can interpret it as, just a graceful, kind of formless breeze that's always with you and kind of present. It can be a beingness that's behind each and everyone's eyes, whether or not they recognize it. It can be, pure consciousness. It can be illumination or light. It can be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't really matter, because through your whole path, one thing will change: your whole understanding of the path, yourself, other people, and the divine. So it doesn't actually matter what you hold it out to be. It's going to change anyway. And that's what naturally happens. Whether or not you want it to, it will change. So then everyone will have their own concept of what this means for them. And so how could it be otherwise? So then in some sense, you are going to be participating with your own concept, with your own connection. And there's something behind the concept. Anything that you can think of, the divine being, will probably have some relevance. It probably has some connection back to that. It will be connection, beyond what we can understand it to be. It is there, but we don't feel it. So then the idea is we want to get into this place where we consciously feel the spiritual connection all the time, rather than something where we say, yes, of course, God's everywhere, but then do you feel it that way? So we want it to be something where it's more real for us, rather than theoretically, God's everywhere. But if you don't experience it, it might be fine for the first year or 2 or 5 or 10. Then after that, it just gets old. It's like, no, I want to feel that divine connection. I'm done thinking about it. It's time to move into the experience. So, real quick, what some of these things mean when we make the offering is, I should probably say what they're encased in. So Isha will be chanting some mantra, which each one that she's chanting, you won't really know what they mean, and we're not going to go through explaining each one.
I'm going to do a short one.
Oh, you're going to do a short one?
Yeah.
Are you going to do the book? Or?
Yeah. It's,
That book?
yeah.
Okay. So we'll do a short puja. It doesn't really matter the length of time for the puja. What matters is just kind of the collective energy and the focus, on what it is that you're doing. For instance, easy example would be you could spend 5 hours trying to meditate, but the mind's all over the place. Won't be that effective. Or you could spend 1 minute focusing, nothing distracts you. So that will be more powerful meditation, the 1 minute. So that's kind of the idea with this too. So with puja, it's about the type of focus, how strong you can make it. So the coconut typically represents kind of a breaking through hardened conditioning. And when you break the coconut, you have the soft, coconut meat on the inside and the sweet nectar, as they call it. So it's just this way of kind of making a statement by cracking the coconut, saying, this hardened aspect of myself, I'd like to just break open and see what's inside, So we want to let the love out. We want to let the amrit, the nectar out. We want the good stuff to come out. We'd like to grow into conscious connection with that instead of feeling this hard kind of outer surface of a body. It's like, yeah, this is sort of me, but something else is me. Something deeper is me, and I want to get to know that. Even past my personality, past my, all of my psychological traits, just past all of this, I want to get to know the core essence of myself. So breaking a coconut is kind of representing that. So we'll break that. This is supposed to be water.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's no water.
Here.
So then, with the water, are we going to invoke the rivers, or
Yeah.
the idea?
I love how you guys work together. We've done this how many years, but it's still like, I'm looking to them.
Because we could or could not. I don't know what she's
No,
planning.
we're not invoking the river.
There's pretty much no rehearsal for any of these things. We just have done them enough to know. So, but I don't know the specifics if she's going to choose something or not. So water can mean a lot of things, but let's just say that the reason why we use this for a couple of reasons is, you have different flows, energy flows that are within you. And so if we do something such as invoking like the holy rivers in India, this is an Indian thing, obviously. So when we do that, it's about opening these channels that are within ourselves and activating them. So if we don't, it's fine. But what you're doing is you're basically the energy of your beingness. It runs down the spoon, and then as you offer, you're kind of making that connection with a consecrated or a blessed object. So our Guruji, for instance, blessed this, and we have done a puja on it in India, on the Ganga, with the priests and with him kind of supervising the whole thing. So it's like there's a process of kind of doing this, but your focal point, you want something to be consecrated. That's kind of the primary thing. So then when we are offering anything, the gist is your energy is interacting with the object. When you offer to the consecrated thing, it's like it takes whatever zone you're in that moment, your thoughts, your emotions, whatever is going on, your life experiences, memories, anything, and it's all kind of going there. Can you supercharge it with all the things you don't like and let it go? Sure. That puts you into a very nice purification process, and it feels, very kind of disheartening and heavy, but you will get through stuff, but it's not the most fun road to go, but it is necessary. And then there's another side, which is you think of all the things that you're grateful for, and if you knew the puja and the meaning of the mantra and all these things, then it makes more sense, but because they'll naturally be reflecting, they're philosophical things that are being said, but you won't know if you don't know it. So then when you're offering underneath that context, you're like thinking of like the most expanded, intense things. So it's I'm putting it on a personal level, just think of something you're grateful for, and we'll keep it there. So anyway, so in a nutshell, all this stuff is going to represent some aspect of you. All the food, your body is referred to in this tradition as the Annamaya Kosha. So Annamaya Kosha basically means sheath or vehicle or covering of your Atma. Your Atma is infinite, pure consciousness without form. And so there's this little body hanging out in the middle of nowhere that you call you. Mm-hmm. And this thing is built out of food, built out of grains. And so there's always some sort of food that's being offered, because the idea is, you might have eaten the food before and it built this body that's built out of whatever your intentions were. So you're going to make the offering so that you can get something that's blessed to kind of rebuild the body full of the energy and the consciousness that you want. So skipping ahead here, there's always light that we're offering. There's always incense that we're offering. Incense, I always like to say the example for two things. One is, you light an incense stick and it burns down and it's gone. Take that to be your life, at least this one. Take it to be this one. You're going to burn it, it's going to be done. So the idea is that, did you leave behind a wonderful, beautiful fragrance that affected people positively and helped to uplift the atmosphere? So obviously nobody does this perfectly. So we're just looking at this as an example, like we can try. So that's the idea, try to live your life like this incense stick. The light represents your own pure consciousness, the light of awareness that illuminates. That's why you can see a thought, because something is lighting it up, something's illuminating it. You can see an emotion, even if you have like the heaviest, kind of darkest thoughts or feelings or depression, you still see it, you sense it, something's illuminating it. So we're trying to go back and reflect on this, power of this illuminating awareness. The strings, I'm skipping a lot of things here just for the sake of, so you don't have to remember all of this, but the strings, you're going to be handed out a string. You can wear it or not, it's up to you. There's no force in any real spiritual tradition, it's just whatever you want to do. But each one will be blessed with kind of a New Year's process, and you can wear it around your wrist. Sometimes people say, well, should you wear your right wrist, left wrist, or if you're a girl, I heard you do your left wrist. It doesn't really matter. It does matter if it's going to be something that's particular to the way that things are polarized in the body. Then you're working in a different kind of therapeutic kind of area. But if it's going to be a general blessing, for instance, like a New Year's blessing, it does not matter if it's on your right wrist, left ankle, right ear. It doesn't matter where you want to stick the string. Okay? You can even swallow it.
Typically, no, do not eat your string. Typically, women is on the left wrist and men are on the right. We'll just leave it at that.
Typically.
Don't eat it.
So the bell represents, there's this term called the Omkara. So this is basically the vibration of existence that built all of these things. Everything we have here just scientifically are vibration. We all know this. We've probably heard this a ton of times. So everything is built from this vibration. And then so what is the first vibration? So the bell symbolizes like the first vibration before everything turned into all the different vibrations. So when we ring the bell, it's kind of like, connecting to that principle. Sandalwood, I'm going to go a little quicker here. So sandalwood powder, that is about kind of calming the mind and just getting yourself to this kind of quiet void. The other one, kumkum, which is red, that's the one that's more for activation, kind of getting you in touch with your kind of vital life force, if you will. So, yeah, and then we'll just skip to the flowers. So the flowers will represent kind of like your own love and devotion. It's kind of hard to have love and devotion to a, kind of pyramid-looking stone in the front of the floor if you're not used to this tradition. You have to read books and things to understand what this represents, and when you get the meaning, you're like, oh, this is amazing. This connects with that, it means this, and it's like, it's amazing then. Until then, it's a pyramid-looking stone in the middle of the floor that means nothing, so I get it. So if you're not used to it, it's totally fine. You can just look at this as something that's been blessed, by our guru. And it's a way for us to contact, that deeper part of ourself. That's what a blessing is. It's something that kind of refers you back to your own core, your own source, your own origin of being. So, yeah, that's in a nutshell. So there's going to be one time where we are making an offering together. So that's why we have so many lovely flower petals here and all these cups. So we're going to put these in there. You're going to have them. And then we're all going to be able to participate. If you don't want to, it's totally fine. So if you're kind of rather hang back or something, don't worry about it. But if you want to, we have plenty of cups, I think. And you'll be able to make an offering. So we'll pretty much just be, she'll chant whatever the mantra that she wants to do. And then each time, then we'll offer. It's very easy to get the hang of. So if you have not done this and this is weirding you out, or you're getting a little bit nervous, if you can perform the task, everyone will be doing this very easy and it's super simple. So you'll be able to follow along very easily here. So.
What about the shoe?
Oh, yes.
Shoe.
Yes. Good
So
question.
the paduka is wooden sandals, which represents a few things. I'm going to leave it at two things. One thing it represents is that you're always following the path. You're trying to follow like some kind of guidance, like invisible. Like, you listen to usually your conscience. You're trying to find and feel something that's like leading you through. You don't really know what it is, but you're listening, you're contemplating, you're trying to access something that's guiding you to a more holistic experience of life. And then on a personal level, if somebody has a guru, for instance, who's in human form, because it can be universal, kind of no human. But if someone has like a particular lineage that they follow, then that's the guidance. You know, if they follow an actual personal guru, a human guru, then that may be theirs. So we typically don't bring our Guruji's padukas out, so they're at home. But we have these. So they contain a lot of energy. So we'll leave it at that. But it's another kind of blessing point. So those two things. So anyway, yeah. So that way, if you're following a guru or you're following guidance in some way and it means something to you, then that's what those can represent for you. So, and if you're just curious or interested and you want to, you know, have the intention to connect to our Guruji through those, you can. You don't have to know. It's just free energy. It's just available. You could do it, you know, just by having an intention to connect and receive the energy. But again, it's one of those things that if you don't know the Guru, it's kind of like this, I don't know if I want to yet. Tell me that. So we're not trying to sell them. So you can connect to it however you want. This is spirituality is always supposed to be very just open plan. That's what he always actually says. You know, when people get really specific about things, he's like, it's better just to kind of be more open about things. Don't think about it so constructed. Just kind of relax. Anyway, so that is the gist of what we're doing. It's referred to as a puja. And a puja is basically a way that you focus your attentional stream towards something that is uplifting. It's a process of constantly maintaining attention on, you know, you can say higher consciousness, or on more uplifting thoughts, or elevated emotion, or gratitude. It's just a constant way of kind of keeping it up. And you don't just keep it up and stay there. You're always trying to break through and go further. So whatever the ceiling is, you're trying to go past the ceiling. When you hit the next ceiling, you go past the ceiling. There's no limit. So, and that's the idea, is it's contrasted from our typical daily experience where we get lost in the minutia. So it's not usually positive. We get stressed about things, and so, et cetera, et cetera. We know how that goes. Okay.
Okay. So we will begin.
Okay.
So I thought we'd do a Lakshmi Puja for the new year. Lakshmi is a goddess, and she represents all things good, all things beautiful, all things light, all things abundant. And so I thought that might be a good puja to do for this new year. There's this book called The Mother by Sri Aurobindo, who was an amazing scholar and writer, and very much like a high being. He writes about the 4 powers of the mother, the goddess, that feminine power, that Shakti. And he writes in this book about Lakshmi. And every time I read it, I just think it's the most beautiful thing. And so it just helps me get into more of a place of focus on the energy that we are trying to bring in. And so I thought I would read this little passage before we started the puja, so that everyone gets a little bit of a better understanding of what this energy is and what Lakshmi represents. Wisdom and force are not the only manifestations of the Supreme Mother. There is a subtler mystery of her nature, and without it, wisdom and force would be incomplete things, and without it, perfection would not be perfect. Above them is the miracle of eternal beauty, an unseizable secret of divine harmonies, the compelling magic of an irresistible universal charm and attraction that draws and holds things and forces and beings together and obliges them to meet and unite, that a hidden ananda or bliss may play from behind the veil and make of them its rhythms and figures. This is the power of Mahalakshmi, and there is no aspect of the divine Shakti more attractive to the heart of embodied beings. Maheshwari, another form of the Divine Mother, can appear too calm and great and distant for the littleness of earthly nature to approach or contain her. Mahakali, another force, too swift and formidable for its weakness to bear. But all turn with joy and longing to Mahalakshmi, for she throws the spell of the intoxicating sweetness of the divine. To be close to her is a profound happiness, and to feel her within the heart is to make existence a rapture and a marvel. Grace and charm and tenderness flow out from her like light from the sun, and wherever she fixes her wonderful gaze or lets fall the loveliness of her smile, the soul is seized and made captive and plunged into the depths of an unfathomable bliss. Magnetic is the touch of her hands, and their occult and delicate influence refines mind and life and body, and where she presses her feet course miraculous streams of an entrancing ananda. And yet it is not easy to meet the demand of this enchanting power or to keep her presence. Harmony and beauty of the mind and soul, harmony and beauty of the thoughts and feelings, harmony and beauty in every outward act and movement, harmony and beauty of the life and all of the surroundings. This is the demand of Mahalakshmi. And so with that, we begin our puja. So we'll start by lighting the Arti lamp and doing Arti to the Padukas, invoking the grace of our Guruji and the grace of the divine power to be present with us here as we're making our offerings and doing this ritual and setting our intentions for the new year. Om Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. And so this is a way of kind of spreading the energy around the room. And you can kind of take that for yourself. And then the water that we'll use for puja, we'll have that intention that it is purified and all the holy rivers in the world are present within this water. Om Gange cha Jamune chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmada Sindhu Kaveri Jalesmin Sinitim Kuru. And then Brian, on behalf of everyone, he's doing this for all of us here, pouring the water into the hand and sipping 3 times. These mantras mean we bow to the immovable, we bow to the infinite, we bow to He who is one-pointed light, who is Lord of the senses. And this is also an intention for us to be purified in all aspects before we begin making the offerings. Om Achyutaya Namaha. Om Anantaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. And then for further purification and activation of energy within the body and the energy centers, you'll hold this mudra And then you'll have the intention of directing energy to the root chakra. Om Bhur, moving up to sacral. Om Huva to the navel. Om Swaha to the heart. Om Maha to the throat. Om Jana to the third eye. Om Tapa and to the crown. Om Satyam Purnam, and then hands folded at the heart. Om Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om. Keeping the hands folded in front of the heart. May we, whether pure and impure in all situations and circumstances, achieve both inner and outer purity. Om apavitra pavitro va sarvavastam katopi va yasmarit pundarikaksham sabahyabhyantara suchi. And Shanti mantras. So wishing peace, and we'll ring a bell. Wishing peace to, I'll just read the translation. May peace radiate in the whole sky and the vast ethereal space everywhere. May it reign over all of this earth and all the waters, herbs, trees, plants. May peace flow through the whole universe. Om Dhyav Shantirantariksham Shanti Priti Shantirapaha Shantiroshadhayaha Shanti Vanaspatayaha Shantir Vishvedeva Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantiredhi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Invocation of all the gods, all the devas, or you can think of it as like divine energies, that they be present here in this space with us as we make our offerings and intentions for New Year's. Om Shriman Mahaganadipataye Namaha Lakshmi Narayanabhyam Namaha Uma Maheshwarabhyam Namaha Vanihiranya Garbhabhyam Namaha Sachipuranarabhyam Namaha Matapitrabhyam Namaha Ishtadevatabhyo Namaha Kuladevatabhyo Namaha Gramadevatabhyo Namaha Stanadevatabhyo Namaha Vastudevatabhyo Namaha Sarvebhyo Devebhyo Namaha Sarvebhyo Brahmanebhyo Namaha Sarvebhyo Gurubhyo Namaha Om Siddhi Buddhi Sahitaya Shriman Mahaganadipataye Namaha. Honoring the light and the lamp, which symbolizes, like Brian said before, our very own Atma, our pure consciousness or infinite self that illuminates our heart, our mind, and all of our life. This Atma Shakti, this power of the infinite self, can remove all darkness, ignorance, problems, or evils that may have befallen us or in our lives. And because of our intention to connect to this greater meaning and reality, to the fire of the lamp, that becomes a conduit or a connection point for our very own Atma Shakti that we can use throughout the puja and even use afterwards as our mechanism of attunement. So we'll offer flowers with this chant to the lamp. Shubham karoti kalyanam arogyam dhana sampada Shatru buddhi vinashaya Deepa jyotir namostute Deepa jyotih para brahma Deepa jyotir janardana Deepo haratu me papam Deepa jyotir namostute Om Bhurguvah Swaha Deepa Devaya Namaha. And so now we've come to the sankalpa, or the intention for the puja. So everyone will get some flower petals. Let's just do flower petals. Yeah, let's just do flower petals. So maybe just pass the bowl around.
Pass this around.
Okay, pass that around. That's a good idea.
Just take a couple flowers.
Yeah. And so you'll hold these flowers. Kelly
I
forgot.
thought you were giving cups out.
No, you're
No.
taking some of the flower
Just take
petals.
a couple flowers, pass the cup.
Yes.
Everyone but Kelly.
You'll get your own cup later.
Not this time.
Not yet. Yes. So the idea with the flower petals is that you put all of your intentions in them, and then after they will be offered to this altar space. So you hold on to the flower petals and you just put all of your energy, your intentions, anything that you'd like to either let go of or you'd like to see more of increase in this coming year, whatever intention that you kind of infuse that energy into those flower petals. And then once that is offered, and we'll do all that together, then your intention will be set. And then the remainder of the puja will be just a deepening of that intention and a deepening of that connection, in terms of what you're hoping to manifest in this next year.
Unless you want
So infuse your intentions in your flower petals.
We'll just pass the cup back around.
I was gonna do this, I'll just pass
If everyone had good aim, that would be a great solution.
And then once you've made your intention, so we'll pass this plate around, and you'll put your flower petals in that plate. So we'll start passing the plate around, and you can offer 2 times. And for people who are attending online, who are at home, we will also make an offering on your behalf.
Put your intentions here.
Hold it in front of the camera. Yeah, you put it. There you go. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Pujainam Karishye. So we're going to, with an intention of kind of just cleansing the offerings and then ourselves before we do the actual offerings for the puja. You will be splashed a little bit. Amritam Guru Swaha. Amritam Guru Swaha. Amritam Guru Swaha. Amritam Guru Swaha.
Can't tell where it's going.
Amritam Guru Swaha. Amritam Guru Swaha.
It's like an Olympic event.
And invoking Ganesh so that there are no obstacles to this puja as we complete it. Om Gananam Tva Ganapati Gum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jyestarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Nashinvanuti Visida Sadhanam. And now we do the offerings, and with each offering it's kind of activating various energies within us. So Brian's offering on behalf of all of us, but we're all making this offering together. So first, offering water. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Snanam Samarpayami. And the sandalwood powder. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Chandanam Samarpayami. And sinduram, the red powder. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Sinduram Samarpayami. Rice. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Akshatam Samarpayami. And incense. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Dhupam Samarpayami. Flowers. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Pushpam Samarpayami. And the food for blessing. Just just do. Om Pranaya Swahaya, Om Apanaya Swahaya, Om Dhyanaya Swahaya, Om Udanaya Swahaya, Om Samane Swahaya, Om Brahmane Swahaya, Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha, Navedyam Samarpayami. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha, Deepam Samarpayami. So we've finished all of the offerings, and now we're going to do the flowers, the 108 chanting of Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. So actually just pass the cups and put them in there themselves.
I'm going to take from this visible. Will I be taking from the
That'll be easier. So you'll grab a cup, and then you'll put some flower petals in a cup that you will be offering. And I know this is really inconvenient, but you'll try and offer the flower petals on this white area. So you might have to shift where you're seated to be able to put your flower petals in this vicinity and come closer. Yeah.
Okay, just get up and
For 108 times?
You can. That would be entertaining.
come up. Also, every time you chant, we're...
Yes. Okay, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay, so there are going to be a couple of plates that will be symbolically part of the altar that you can offer to instead of... That's a good idea. Thank you, Kelly. And if you're close enough to where you can reach this, then for each repetition you will be offering some flower petals. So just one petal is enough per repetition. And the idea is that with each offering, you're sinking more and more into the energy of the puja, of your practice, with your focus and your intentions that you've just set. And that, that is becoming more and more powerful. Like your focus is becoming more and more powerful. You're becoming more absorbed in the energy. Everyone have their things? Okay. Oh no, there's still some flower petals needed. Oh, there we go. And for those who are at home, Brian will be offering on behalf of you as well. Unless you have your own flower petals, you're more than welcome to offer at your altar at home. Yes, so this is going to be 108 repetitions of Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. So your flower petals have to last 108 repetitions. And if you start to run out, just let us know and we have some extra that we can pass the bowl around. Oh, I count. He's offering for me, so this will be extra. We can pass it along. Yeah. Are you ready? Great. Yes, manifest more petals. Okay. So we begin. So again, just take a moment and connect to the intention that you made. So connect to your intention for the puja. And again, you're kind of like with each offering, you're also putting your own energy on your flower petals. So your own energy is being offered with each repetition, kind of like deepening your connection to your intention and to the energy. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. 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 Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha.
Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Mantra Pushpani Samarpayami.
You'll offer all your remaining flowers And so as part of the puja offering, before you do closing prayers, we actually offer kirtan. And if there were dancing, then we would offer dancing at this point too. Which is actually very common. We do some sort of dance offering.
Jai Mata Lakshmi Om, 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 Jai Mata Shakti 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 Om, Jai Mata Lakshmi Om, Jai Mata Lakshmi Om, Jai Mata Lakshmi Om, Jai Mata Lakshmi Om, Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mata Lakshmi Om, Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mata Lakshmi Om, Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mata Lakshmi Om. Mata Lakshmi Om. Jai Mata Lakshmi Om. Jai Mata Lakshmi Om. Jai Mata Lakshmi Om. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Jai Mata Lakshmi Om. Jai Mata, Jai Mata, Om chara chara parapurna Shivoham Shivoham Chara chara parapurna Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Anandoham 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 Shiva Shambho, 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 Shiva
Okay, so we are now going to break the coconut, and then we'll do our closing prayers for the puja. Get. Are you ready? So, that was wonderful. So before we do the closing prayers to close our puja and our collective collective offering, there's probably people walking by thinking like, what in the world is going on? Before we finish with our closing prayers, we just want to say it was so lovely to spend New Year's Eve with you all. And yes, this is like, we love to do, and it's so great. Like, we do a lot of our events are just online. We don't do a lot of in person. So, last minute we decided, you know what? Let's do it in person and do it somewhere in town. And thankfully, Cesare and Eric have this space open. So thank you to Cesare and Eric. They're at another event right now for hosting this and letting us be in their beautiful space. And we look forward to many wonderful connections in the future in this new year, and wishing you all immense blessings and beautiful unfoldments in your life journey and soul journey in this coming year. So we'll close with our closing prayers, and we'll give the strings after, and then we also have the prasad is considered like blessed food after, so you can take it with you and you can, take as much as you'd like. And then we also have some khichdi in the back, a lot of it, and some other snacks. So please eat the foods. And yeah, so our closing prayers. I'll read just a little of the translation. This is speaking to. I'll start with the Jai Jagadish. Victory to you, Lord of the universe. Victory to you, the difficulties of your devotees you remove in an instant. Whoever meditates on you will find grace. Whoever meditates on you with a mind free of sorrows, joy and prosperity will come to them, and distress of our bodies and minds will be relieved. You alone are my mother, my father, my family, my friend, my knowledge, my wealth, and everything. Whatever I do with my body, speech, mind, with my knowledge, I surrender that all to the Supreme. And whatever little puja or worship that has been offered or performed by all of us, even if we don't know the proper mantras or the proper performance, or if any mistake has been made, please forgive that and accept this worship that we offer. May the Lord protect all of us, nourish us with knowledge, give us the capacity to seek knowledge, and may what is studied by us be brilliantly clear. Let us not have any misunderstandings. Let there be freedom from any possible obstacles in our lives and from all the beings around us. Lead us to light from darkness. And then finally, may there be happiness in all, peace in all, completeness, success. May all be free from illness. May no one suffer. And may we all grow to see the wholeness and perfection in all that life is. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare, Bhakta Janon ke sankat, Dasa Janon ke sankat, Kshan mein dur kare. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Tvameva Mata cha Pita, Tvameva bandhuscha sakar, Tvameva vidya dravinam, Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva, Kayena vacha manasindriyerva, Buddhyatmana va prakrita swabhava, Karomi yadyat sakalam parasme, Narayanaya yati samarpayami. Mantrahinam kriyahinam, bhaktihinam sureshwaray, Yat pujitam maya deva paripurnam tadastu me. Om Tvameva pratyaksham brahmasi, Tvameva pratyaksham brahma vadishyami, Ritam vadishyami, Satyam vadishyami, Tanamam avatu, Tadbhaktaram avatu, Avatu mam avatu bhaktaram. Om Sahana bhavatu, Sahana bhunaktu, Saha viryam karavavahe, Tejasvi navaditamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Asato ma sadgamaya, Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, Mrityur ma amritam gamaya. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu, Sarvesham shantir bhavatu, Sarvesham purnam bhavatu, Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Om sarve bhavantu sukhina, Sarve shantu niramaya, Sarve bhadrani pashyantu, Ma kashid dukha bhag bhavet. Gurur Brahma महाराज की जय, दुर्गा माता की जय, लक्ष्मी माता की जय, सरस्वती माता की जय, श्री रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, सतगुरु महाराज की जय, हर हर महादेव. Yay. And we're done. So the strings are also just a way to take the energy of this event with you. You can always connect to it in your meditation. You can always just like hold on to it and tend to connect to the energy. Usually you want to keep it on and not cut it off. And when it falls off, it's kind of a way of saying that that kind of energy has worked its way through and that intention is over, and so it's fine if it falls off. It's not a bad thing. And again, the women are on the left and the men are on the right. And